Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to another video with the Delta Force Mobile. Today, I want to talk about Warzone Mobile and Delta Force Mobile and the future of this channel, of course. First, let's talk about the Warzone Mobile. You know, if you hear the news, they say they're gonna shut it down. They shut the servers officially in April. You know, and I remember back in the days when I said I'm gonna keep playing that game until like it's officially done, and I couldn't keep my promise to you guys, and I'm sorry about that. But I feel like I maybe it's justified because every time I get into the game, I find 90% of bots in it and 10% of or 5% of real players, like just 1 2 real players in the lobby. And I was like, every online game has bots. Like even the Delta Force Mobile, every other game it has bots. But yeah, like it was unplayable. It felt lonely, and I was like telling myself, should I start playing this thing because it's not fun anymore. And at that time, I didn't even like Delta Force Mobile. I didn't even like the game. And I had friends. I was telling them, no, this game is not it for me. I don't like it. You know. But as time goes by and I start playing it, I start facing more real players, and every day, I'm in EU server, like a global server. It's really, really sweaty. Sometimes, not even sometimes, it's 24/7. Like you find maybe like 7 real players in it, or like 8 or 10. 8 or 10 real players in it, and it's really crazy. And those players will really give you like hard time. And I started playing it, and I started falling in love with it, and I liked it, and I was like, this game is really cool, you know. And from that onwards, I started playing it every day with my woman, of course. And I started meeting new people. I started, making some new friendship in it too. Creating a clan. I created even a clan. Like if you remember, or if you know, that's my YouTube channel called Ultimate Fear, right? So I I named that clan Fear, and some people joined it. You know, we're still like very small though. But if you wanna join, you know, you can leave your name in the comment section or anything, and I can search for you in the game, and I will add you there. I will tell you just to put the clan tag in your name, and that's it. You know. We are welcoming new players, and we're still building up our clan too. You can be from anywhere around the world if you want, and we're still gonna accept you. You know, we play every day also, so yeah. And yeah, like Delta Force Mobile is really really awesome game. Sometimes it's rigged because sometimes if you feel like the game is against you, it wants you to lose somehow, and sometimes you face a really really good players and you win, and that feeling of winning against those players really boosts your love for the game. Makes you really love the game because your effort is kind of appreciated. And yeah, it's a team based player game. Like you have to have a good team so you can play it properly and do your part, and every one of them gonna do their part, and that's it. Now let's go to the future of the channel. Like I used to post regularly. Sorry about the background. Sorry about the background noise. Seems like someone really wanna annoy me, with their with their stuff, But coming to the future of the channel, if you remember, like if you hear from the beginning, I used to post every day, religiously every day, making sick intros, sick like adding some sick music to it and everything. And I do things other YouTubers don't do. Like they don't even try to do that, and they still gain more subscribers, more viewers than me. And I was like, with time goes by, I start getting frustrated. And I was like, why would I keep on like posting every day? And these guys, they don't even, they post like every 4 days or 5 days. and there's no intro, there's no music in it, and anything. It's just them like their gameplay. And I'm not gonna lie, their gameplay looks sick though, and they like be dropping like 100 plus bombs, kills, whatever, and I can't do that. I can't go in a lobby full of bots and I'll be doing that, like generating kills, the 100 plus kills, 200 plus kills. But what's the point of that? Like, you know, if there's no struggle, there's no fun in it, right? Even in this match, though, even in this match right here, like I'm gonna drop like 125 kills, I think, I remember. Even in this match, um, I was doubting that I was doubting myself if I should post it out there because there's no struggle, like there's no really, really, really much struggle. Like I'm not keeping on dying and dying like repeatedly. What I like is, when the odds are against you and like you win or like, even if you lose, you have to post your losses, but at least you try your best and you did an awesome job, you know, facing tough opponents. Having 100 plus kills, 200 plus kills don't mean anything, to be honest. Like, it doesn't mean anything. Making yourself look like a god or, like, because you will never be like a god, or invincible, it's not good. Just post sometimes the game go against you and put you in a really tough matchup against sweaty players, really sweaty, play those players that doing jihad. There's some names I want to name, but I don't want to say it on. I'm gonna say I'm not even like being raised, towards these people. I'm like one of them. If you know me or anything, I'm Arabic Muslim guy, and but yeah, if you know what I mean, when you go against those type of people, your life will be living hell. They will make your life living hell. They are really toxic. The way they play, they are play like they are doing jihad, like they are in real war. They play like their real lives depends on it. And yeah, that's all. And those guys, they don't even post like those type of videos. Like they don't even put intro. They don't even write anything in it or anything. They don't even make it look good. It's just their gameplay, and they still getting a lot of subscribers and they still getting a lot of views. And I got frustrated. I was like, nah, I'm not doing this thing. I'm just gonna like do my best and put some effort to this thing and still not getting nothing from it. So I went from every day to every 2 days, every 3 days, and now every 4 days or 5 days, and sometimes every once in a week. Because I felt like my effort is not being appreciated. And those times, my woman, like she went ahead and like she, created a TikTok account, and I didn't know about that, by the way, and I really thank her for that. She's really supportive. And she created an account and she was posting my gameplays in it without me knowing, so it can boost my viewers or anything. And then like she told me, there's this day she told me about it. She was like, yeah, I created this account and maybe you should try like keep posting in there, stuff like that, because she always, like, when I post a short on YouTube, she like downloaded it and she goes ahead and she posted on my TikTok, on her TikTok, I mean, at that time. And before it comes our TikTok, and I really thank her and I'm really grateful for having her by my side. She felt like what I feel, like not being appreciated much, or my videos are not getting much viewers or anything. YouTube is really tough, not even for me, it's for everybody out there, even for the like those big YouTubers, their viewers sometimes really drop like really, really low. So I was like, yeah, maybe that's a good idea. So I went ahead and I started like posting on TikTok with her. you know she's the owner of the account, because but the content it being posted there, it's my account. Sometimes, it makes it, and yeah, on TikTok, well, at least we had some really like nice amounts of viewers and engagement, and people are commenting, asking questions, and everything. At least you feel like you are being noticed, by players out there, and maybe appreciating how much how you play the game, or maybe how certain situations you are good at. Unlike YouTube, there is no engagement, there is nothing. YouTube is a really tough, platform to deal with, and that's it. We still like building our fan base in TikTok, and but I'm not forgetting about YouTube though. I'm gonna keep on posting on it, but not that much. I'm not putting my whole effort into it anymore. And that's it. And I'm sorry about this part of the gameplay, because it's all gonna be about the tank, not the new support gun. I heard some people saying it's gonna be switched up to the assault operators, and I really hope it doesn't switch up to the assault operators. I don't feel like it suits them, from the way it looks, from the way each like it shoots the bullet and everything. It only does suit the medic player, the support operators. I mean, not the assault. Assault just leave the busted, broken, guns to them, which is the M7, the CI9, the CL or the CI. I always get confused about that gun's name, and the AKM, and other guns also. And that's it. But I really like the gun though, and I hope you enjoy the build of it too. I spent quite some time like trying to find the correct build for it. Even though I'm late to the party, there's some people who already made a build for it. But it's always nice to put your own touch to things, even if you are too late. So yeah. And from now onwards, it's only gonna be the tank gameplay, because I felt like it's more useful to clean up the sectors. If you're a good driver, you always have to aspire to either drive a tank destroyer or use the tank, or any other vehicle, so you can clean up the sector really quick, from enemies, And that's it. Yeah, you see you see the Uluru players, they love destroying vehicles, Once you have a vehicle and you run into one of them and your vehicle is about to get destroyed, just jump out of it and obliterate them, and then maybe go back to your vehicle again. It's gonna be really risky, but you have to be really fast, And the medic players and the medic operators and the recon operators, what's good about them is you can like generate points by healing people and or putting down the beacon for the recons, or healing people for the medic operators. You can generate a lot of points with that. With time, you think you just like healing people and not doing anything, but as you look on the scoreboard, you're gonna see your name on top, because you are literally reviving people, and you gain a lot of points from that. That's why some people really aspire to be medic mains or support operators main, because yeah, it really does make sense though. Don't blame them. Me myself, I don't know. Sometimes I'm an assault player, like a violent player, if I really want to play aggressive. Sometimes I want to enjoy the game and keep healing people, keep being supportive, putting down the ammo crate, and doing my best to help the team, at least being useful, if you want to say that. And yeah, we are at the end of the game now, and I already generated 100 plus 104 kills, or 5 kills with the gun and the tank, and yeah. But Yeah. Well, other than Victory Unite, you have to deal with bot, aren't you? Victory Unite is really completely different experience. You play that, it's kind of crazy to deal with. But we'll try all though. We'll try to play more Victory Unite and record some gameplays. See if I'm gonna get shot on or if I'm gonna shit on people, you know. And yeah, that's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay and I hope you guys like the video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.
Strategic beacon deployed. Guided missile big win. Operation accomplished.